Welcome back. If you're allotting adequate time to your courses but still struggle to succeed, then you may not be studying effectively. That's okay. Mason has fantastic additional support for students who need stronger skills for studying, time management, and more. Learning Services has a staff of professional learning specialists to help you identify your learning style and adjust your approach for each class you take. Additionally, tutoring may be available for the area in which you are struggling. For example, the Accounting Honors Society, Beta Alpha Psi, offers free tutoring for Accounting 203 and 303. The Math Department has a tutoring center for students enrolled in any 100 or 200 level math course. And the Economics Department has tutoring available for micro and macroeconomics available by request. Think of these services and support resources as part of what you're paying for with your tuition every semester. Mason also has 2 great resources for help with writing and research. The Writing Center is here to help our students with any part of the writing process. And lastly, Mason has a business-specific research librarian available by appointment or by email to help you with any research elements in your required courses. All these resources tend to get busy around midterm and finals, so we recommend you reach out to them early in the term. Because you're returning from your second suspension, the courses you select upon your return are critical in determining your success. Your primary focus needs to be on increasing your GPA. From the earlier modules, we know that your standing is determined by your overall attempted credit hours and your GPA. We need to ensure that you can increase your GPA enough so that you are not back in the suspension category or dismissed. This means taking a balanced course load, repeating unsuccessful courses, and limiting your maximum number of courses. Let's take a look at repeating a course at Mason. Mason allows you to repeat a course, in which case the second grade replaces the first. Repeating courses, provided you earn higher grades, will improve your GPA quickly. Here's the policy in full, which you can find in the Mason catalog. Quote, "The grade received in a repeated course will replace the earlier grade in the calculation of the GPA, even if the more recent grade is lower. Duplicate credit is not earned. All courses taken and their grades remain part of the student's transcript. The exclusion of earlier grades and credits from the calculation of the GPA will not change the academic standing or Dean's List notations for the earlier semester. A grade in a Mason course will not be excluded from the GPA based on taking an equivalent course at another university. Be sure you take a look at this policy in full, and note that some courses at Mason are repeatable, but they will not replace prior grades. An example is English 202, Texts and Contexts, a Mason core class. Every section of English 202 takes on a different topic or theme, and therefore a repeat of this course will not replace a prior attempt. You should pay attention to the course descriptions in the catalog to see if a class is repeatable for grade replacement, and if you have questions, ask your advisor. Another way to help raise your GPA is balancing your workload at Mason. You can do that in a number of ways. You've heard of work-life balance, right? Similar thing here. One way to balance your workload is to think about the courses you're taking at the same time. We strongly recommend you avoid taking numerous classes of one type in a semester. For instance, too many reading or writing-heavy classes, or too many math-heavy classes. This will help you balance your course content and the amount of time you need to devote to each course. Accounting 303, Finance 303, Business 210 and 310, but especially Accounting and Finance, are all math-intensive courses. MIS 303 and Operations and Supply Chain Management 303 are technology-focused courses. Business and Legal Studies 303, Mason Core Literature, writing-intensive courses for your concentration, and English 302 are all writing or research-intensive courses. They should not be taken together if you have concerns about reading and writing workload. Let's review the repeat policy now.
The Costello College of Business
has a 3-attempt policy separate from the university policies for academic standing, which all students must adhere to. You can find the full policy on the website.
Once a student has attempted a foundations and/or core course twice unsuccessfully, they must meet with an academic advisor in order to receive an override to register for the third attempt. Students who do not successfully complete these core and foundations courses within 3 attempts will be terminated from the Costello College and will not be eligible to receive a Costello degree. Students terminated from the Costello College of Business are prohibited from enrolling in any business course.
Once a student has attempted the Costello concentration course twice unsuccessfully, they must meet with an academic advisor in order to receive an override to register for the third attempt. Once a third unsuccessful attempt is made in a concentration course, the student will be unable to pursue that concentration and must work with an academic advisor to declare a new concentration in
The Costello College of Business.
all
Costello College
courses require a C or higher, with the exception of Finance 303, Financial Management, for concentrations in finance or financial planning and wealth management, in which a B- or higher is required. Up next, you'll apply this information to your own experience. We'll meet you in the next video.